Today we're going to be changing out the opto interrupters for the flippers on a Cirqus Voltaire that I am refurbishing. I have heard from others that the white plastic ones are really not very good because they can cause intermittent problems, and part of it has to do with the slight translucence of the material. The opto beam can actually make its way through that, and so the black ones tend to perform better. I've also noticed as a pinball tech that over time on 30-year-old plastic opto interrupters, they can kind of lose the ability to spring back like they should. So I've had a couple times where I just replaced the black ones because they weren't springing back either. So anyway, for reliability, I'm just going to preemptively change these out so the customer doesn't have any issues with the flipper sticking. So I'm going to unplug the little opto board here, unscrew it from the cabinet. So just so you can see this up close, what happens is these black U-shaped pieces are the optos. A little infrared beam shines from one side to the other, and you can see the fins from the opto interrupter interrupts the beam, and when you push the flipper, it goes outside of the U-shape and allows the beam to be intact. So that's what detects the fact that you push the flipper button. So pushed, unpushed. So it's important that it springs back into place and that it clears the U-shape, doesn't get caught or stuck or anything like that. So here's how you change it. So there's these little things that go through the hole on the little board. Usually comes off pretty easily. Another helpful thing is these are interchangeable with the left and right flippers, so if you're troubleshooting, you can move it from one side to the other and see if the problem moves. So we're going to start with our new black opto interrupter here. We're going to put the blue steel spring back in. This helps it spring back into place. Snap that in like that. Then we're going to put our little board in place. So the fins go through the U-shaped optos here. And then you line up the holes and snap it in. And now we're ready to screw it back into the game. Snug it up so that there's no space between the black plastic and the cabinet, but don't go too crazy tight. Carefully line up your connector and get it plugged in the same way it was before. And we're done with the left side. Let's do the right side. And yes, I will be changing this plunger tip later. I haven't gotten to that yet. I'm going to open the coin door to give myself a little more room for my tool here. And if you ever have any trouble with these green opto boards, say one of them is not working right, you can switch it the left and right to troubleshoot if it's the board itself. And if it is an issue, they're pretty inexpensive. You can buy them on Pinball Life. So I usually don't spend too much time trying to repair them. I just put new ones in if I need to. Okay, this fin is rubbing the opto a little bit, so let's see if I can do anything about that. See how it's kind of catching so it can get stuck? I don't like that. Oh, it's actually the top one. And actually you won't be pushing it that far, so it's maybe it's not an issue. Alright, I'll try it in situ and see how it does. While we're on this topic, I have had a couple cases, actually on remake games, Cactus Canyon, where basically it just was a little bit out of alignment. The opto interrupter wasn't clearing the opto like it should, and the solution in those cases was actually just to put a washer between the plastic opto interrupter and the cabinet. So sometimes you can find simple solutions like that. If those plastic tabs are bent, sometimes I'll try just bending it with pliers, and I've had pretty good luck with that. But if it's too bad, you might want to, I always have extras laying around, you might want to just pull an extra out. Okay, let's see how that feels with the actual button. Oh, that's not bad. It should always spring back into place. You never want it to get stuck like this, because then your flipper will stick. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that, so I'm going to plug it back in. And of course I'm going to extensively test this game before it goes to a customer. So I will test that when I get everything back together. And if you're wondering what to do with these, there's your answer.